Hello everyone, I'm Lincoln, and we are talking some Japanese plastic today. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, but I found this little guy and a piece or two I'd been missing, so I had to show him off. I've also finally got some stuff in from Gundam, so I can show off that in the coming weeks. That being said, let's take a look at our fun little guy. This is Turn Flash Gundam Red Zaku, or Char's Zaku. It's got the little command horn, which is one of the things I had to find. I haven't bothered to glue him because he doesn't really need it, but that could kind of use it. As you can see, he's like a little SD Red Zaku. He's got his lovely mono eye and everything. The standard gun that I can't remember the name of right now. He's got missile pods. He's got this cool shield. He is a bit posable and articulated, not too much due to the SD size and scale and all that, and a few other little things. Got little blasters on the back. He's got a heat axe if he wants it. There should be one of the big old bazooka launchers, rocket launchers that goes back here, but I have no idea where that is. It might show up someday. And it's not that big a deal. Now, what's up with this guy? You've seen, not here on my show, but I mean, I'm sure you've seen SD Gundams before. I mean, if you like building Gundams, they're a cheap way to get your gunpla fix, gunplay, or whatever they would call it. Now, the Turn Flash series is interesting. You see, this whole central core of him, you could actually see, I probably can't get the light, but those are screw holes. The whole, like, central body, including the head, is kind of, there's like one little core with electronics inside. You do get to build this guy, though. You do get to build all the little limbs and the head and everything. Oh, the feet also have ball-jointed movement and such. But what the thing is, the Turn Flash series, from what I can tell, there's actually not a whole lot to tell. It's actually pretty simple. The Turn Flash series is like a gimmick and a game. How do you play a game with a little standard figure like that? No, I don't need to bring out any dice. I don't have any cards. There's not a character sheet or something. You simply turn the little guy over. Now, what's up with that? He just makes a bunch of lights and stuff. Actually, the way this works is you turn him, or they have several others. You know, there's good old RX-78, there's Turn A, there's Wing. You know, they did a nice little series of these guys. You turn them upside down, and all that crazy, the lights go off and beeps happen. Then it will stop for a moment to let out a tone to let you know things are about to happen. Then it will beep twice, and your job is to try and turn it over as close to a third second as possible. Let's try that out. Yes! I got one. The way it works is the closer you get to the actual third second, you know, the closer you can turn it over to 3. The more little bits will light up. You and your opponent do this at the same time, and whoever gets a better score defeats or hits their opponent, and you actually pop off a segment of this shield. I haven't actually done this in forever, so it might be... It's like a big old poly cap, so it's on there nice and tight. And then you would have lost one battle, and then you do it again. Actually, hold on a sec. I have to do it the whole way. I want to show you what it looks like if you fail. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I actually did kind of well. It's hard for me, I've had this thing for so long, it's kind of hard for me to screw it up now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I guess that means you didn't do it. A red light and that little noise. I don't really have instructions for the most part. I still do not read Japanese. Let's see if I can try it one more time. 3, 2, 1. bad enough. I have gotten it where that actually lights up green before. If the closer you are, you might get 2 or 3 lights, because the chest lights also light up. It's kind of hard to demonstrate every single thing, or all the lights, because it's straight up skill. Let's see. Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm terrible at this. But I have gotten it right. I've seen other people get it right. It's cute, and it's a fun little game, and somehow, like, I must have gotten this thing probably at least a decade ago. And, you know, the batteries are still good. That's awesome. They still work. There's no signs of any leakage or corrosion or anything like that. I have no idea if you can still find these. I was looking them up earlier. I saw the Turn A Turn Flash Gundam on HLJ and just clicked that thing as fast as possible, but it's discontinued. So yeah, you can probably find them on eBay or something. That might actually have been where I got mine at the time. It's a neat little figure. It's, I can't remember the name. I want to say Gonzo, but I don't think that's right. This has the plastic you play with. This is the, was it ABS? I don't know. I don't know my plastics, and I feel like I should kind of know by now. But this is that, like, slightly thicker, slightly waxy seeming plastic. That is not a complaint, it's just the type of Gundam it is. A lot of it's not the same stuff as the regular ones. Oh, he's not out anymore. I used to have, some weird-ass militarized, crazy SD, Double Z Gundam, but I think I boxed him up. It's that same kind of plastic. See, I can think of a bunch of other ones I have laying around that all have the same type of thing, but I can't remember anyone's name at the moment. But it's the kind of plastic I generally associate with SD Gundam stuff that's meant to be played with. That kids are meant to actually use. And it's not as brittle. It has a little bit of give to it. So your children aren't going to necessarily just snap things right off. Though, of course, there's that. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Maybe I won't glue it. No, I will. I don't want to... I lost that antenna for, like, years. There's not a whole lot else to say. I mean, I showed you the posability. His tubing up here hinders his shoulder movement, but they do have in and out. You know, it's your standard put-it-together polycap thing. The wrist swivel. The, nothing in the arms. The weapons are removable. You can switch them around if you have other Turn Flash Gundams. You can switch all their equipment around, probably. I mean, I know the hands will all work, so the shields and weapons you can switch around. Don't know about these little guys, but who knows. Feet's got... It's a nice ball joint. I mean, not a lot you can do when you're posing an SD figure. Oh, something he got a little stuck under here, under the lip with this little curve. But yeah. I really like this little guy. You know, well, I mean, I've always liked the Char's Red Command Zaku. So it's one of those classic Gundam images. Like, this and the RX-78 are the two, I want to say, most recognizable symbols of Gundam, but it's been going on for so long, and so many new generations of kids have been born. I mean... Where did that little guy go? I was going to just show off an example real quick of, like, what the heck has happened? Not a complaint, it's just there's so many shows and so many new ones that, I don't know, for a lot of people, Gundam to them looks like Gundam Wing. That's where I started. I will always love those mech designs. I don't really remember the show very well, but those designs, I will always and forever be seeking out a perfect grade, Endless Waltz Wing Gundam, because I just love that thing. Unfortunately, the only ones I can find lately are the pearlescent ones, and who wants that? Anyway, that's enough of me just rambling on about Gundam stuff for a while. It's been a short little review. There's not a whole lot to show off in the little guy, but he's got this charm that I just love, and it's nice that he has this neat little action feature, even if it's not like firing missiles or something. That was a green one. I got one good. All right, that's a good time to close the episode. We've been talking some Japanese plastic, and I've been Lincoln. I'll see you guys next time.